Just finished trimming the veneer, and when my new bottle of heat lock veneer adhesive gets here, I'll apply it to the substrate and the paper side of the veneer and try placing it on. I'm a little rusty with my veneering skills. I'm going to do a practice run using all my finishing products. So this may be part 1 of 2 or 3. I'm going to start with a piece of plywood. I'm going to go rough that up so my veneer adhesive takes to the paperback well. I'll scuff this up with some 80 grit sandpaper. I've already done that on the existing cabinet. And I think I'll rough up the paperback just a bit as well. Then I'll apply my heat lock, let that set up and dry for 30 minutes to an hour, whatever it takes. And then get the iron out and attach the veneer to the substrate. Then we'll come back and do some additional prep on the veneer itself, just to seal the grain, then use a water-based grain filler as well. I'll divide this piece into 2 halves so we can look at the raw wood versus the grain filled side. I'll go get the dust off of this so the adhesive sets up well. I'm going to do the same for the paper back on the veneer, but very little pressure because the paper backing is extremely thin. I'm going to just scuff it up just a bit. You can see scuffed up just a bit. Again, I'm using the heat lock veneer adhesive. This is a older batch and the shelf life has expired, but for my test run I'm going to use it because I can see if I can still get some use out of this as well, even though the product's a little old. I'll go ahead and apply it, then roll it on. One trick I learned from the site, they say just throw a pencil mark down and it gives you an idea how thick the adhesive is. You still want to be able to see your pencil mark. And you can see my little foam roller. All right, I'll go ahead and continue to do this where I got both hands free, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I think that'll work. You can see my pencil mark still, but it's a little translucent, maybe just a little light here. I may apply just a touch more on this end, then of course we've got to let this dry until it's not tacky. I'll bring you guys back. I'm going to do the same thing for the piece of veneer. Of course, on the paperback side, let that dry as I mentioned. Then we'll iron the 2 pieces together, see how the bond works. And just applying to the paper side of the veneer now. Okay, I think that will suffice. Again, maybe just a little light in this area. I'll add just a bit. We'll let that set up and dry. Just for reference, humidity in the shop is 54% right now, and the temperature perfect right at 60 degrees or so. Okay, I think this will make for a good test. Again, the adhesive shelf life is a little aged, so my adherence may not be what it needs to be. And maybe I'm not quite as translucent as I should be with the thickness of the adhesive. We'll see, but that will give me a nice gauge for applying the veneer here to the substrate. Just getting the iron heated up right at 200 degrees, and I've got an old cotton t-shirt I'll place down, and we'll try to attach this real quick and see what happens. Remember, the center of my iron is just north of 200. The outside edges maybe 185 to 190, and the tip itself just over 100. So just apply some light pressure. They say 5 to 8 seconds on one spot. They say go with the grain, so I'll take note of that. All right, let me lift the t-shirt and just see what it looks like underneath here. I'm going to hit it one more time and call it done. Again, this is much easier because it's a flat piece. I'll be dealing with these curvy pieces. Just want to hit the edges real well. See if we get any lifting. There's the veneer attached to the substrate. And a good test after this sets up for a period of time. You can see I left just a little bit of an overhang. I'm going to just see how well my adherence is at the edge points. I think I've got a decent bond here. Again, using some older adhesive with the shelf life expired. Still seem to work really well on this flat piece. I don't feel any bubbles or anything at this point in time. I've got about 6 hours of working time to go back and reapply heat if needed. Again, all my edges appear to be good. Now it's just a waiting game. I'll let this set up. They say, I think 1 to 3 hours or so. And then I'll come back. I'm going to tape this off. Wow. So I'm going to tape this off in the center and create 2 areas. One that I work through my final process that I'm going to try to use. And then secondly, just leave it raw wood so we can compare the difference. I'll come back in about 1 to 3 hours. That's what they say to allow this thing to completely set up. There was also a neat little comment. You could spritz the veneer with water and see if you get any bubbles occur. I'm going to forego that just for this application. Before I conclude this video, you can see I do have a little spillover of the adhesive. I'm going to just see how aggressive I can get on sanding this. Probably just some 220 without getting into the paper backing, and see if I can remove the adhesive. A couple different spots. I'll be right back. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to look at my grain line before I started. I mentioned that earlier, that I was going against the grain. They say go with the grain. So I should have been ironing in this direction. Another thing I did, just for a test, since I'll have just a little bit of an overhang with my veneer for my grill area, I wanted to see how easy it'd be to hand sand back down to the substrate. And you can see that was pretty easy. I just used some 80 grit paper with my fingers and I went around that. You can see the curved area. And the glue came off pretty good. You can, I know where to look so you can see it, but I just used some 220 sandpaper and did not burn through the veneer back to the paper itself. Again, we'll let the adhesive set up. I'll come back in a number of hours and apply some seal coat after doing some light sanding and cleaning of the veneer. And then we'll get straight into the green filler. And for some trimming as well, I'm going to use my Ozo ultrasonic cutting knife. Just try trimming some of the edge off here of the veneer. Cut like butter. Okay, I've created my left and right side with my border on the right side. I'm going to go out and hit it with some 220 paper. Just a real light sanding, remove any residue, and then apply the sealer. All right, now we'll just let that evaporate.